Hey everybody, I hope you're all staying safe and healthy this year. As you know, this time of year we're usually very involved in our preparations for Vacation Bible School. I do want to let you know that we do plan to have Vacation Bible School this year, although it's probably going to have to be at a later date. This year's theme for Vacation Bible School, I'm proud to announce, is going to be The Flood, written by Apologetics Press. Now, some of you might be questioning why we are using a boxed curriculum this year instead of writing our own. This VBS was chosen because it was inspired by decades of Bible-based scientific research, but is still completely age-appropriate for our kids. There is no question that today our kids' faith is under attack. The information in this VBS will give them the tools they need to counter attacks that they will likely receive from those in the world. And trust me, even though this is a boxed VBS, there is plenty of room for us to put the Siwell Road stamp on it and make it our own. The premise of this VBS, which is our opening skits, is about the apologetics force. This force is a group of men who have come together to do scientific investigation of the flood that we find in Genesis. Now, you and I both know that the skits and the songs are fun about VBS, but it's not about that. It's about the Bible and what we learn about it. So this VBS has been divided into 5 lessons. Lesson number 1 is the world. What happened in the world spiritually that led to the flood? How was the earth physically different before the flood happened? Monday night's going to focus on those questions and the world of Noah, both physically and spiritually. We learn about the dangers of sin as well as the importance of staying close to God. Night 2 is titled The Man. And if you haven't guessed it yet, it's right. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's going to be about Noah himself. What does the Bible tell us about Noah? Why did God want to save him and his family? Why is he in the Hall of Faith in Genesis chapter 11? Tuesday night is going to focus on obedience to God by learning what the Bible tells us about Noah himself. We will learn what it means to be different from those around us. Wednesday night is about the ark. What do we know about the ark? Did Noah really build it and fit all the animals in it? Wednesday, we're going to learn about what the Bible says about the ark. We're also going to learn the importance of being in a place of safety today, just like the ark was the place of safety for Noah and his family during the flood. Lesson 4 is about the animals. How did the animals fit in the ark? How did Noah find them all? And what about the dinosaurs? Dinosaurs existed during Noah's time. Thursday night is about these questions and what the Bible tells us about them. We are also going to look at the Bible-based scientific research behind the dinosaurs and answer some questions about them along the way. Friday night, our climax, our big event, is the flood. What happened during the flood? Did it cover the whole earth or just a portion of it? On Friday, our students are going to learn everything there is to know about the flood from the Bible. And we also are going to learn that God keeps His promises. We can always trust that God is going to do exactly what He says we'll do. Some of you might question this VBS's lessons and think that it is too advanced for our kids. One, don't sell our kids short. They are a lot smarter than we give them credit for a lot of times. Number 2, AP has done an excellent job gearing each one of these lessons to a specific age group. On top of all that, our teachers at Siwell Road have always done an excellent job and are the absolute best of taking any Bible story and biblical concept and making it appropriate for any age group. Logistically speaking, there's going to be a few changes to Vacation Bible School this year to make it work. This year, we're going to be following a classroom system instead of stations. This classroom system is going to be closer to what we had at Vacation Bible School back in 2012 and 2013. Once the opening singing and skits are concluded, the children will be dismissed by age to their classrooms. Once in their classrooms, they will stay there for their Bible class, their Bible story, their songs, their craft, and possibly a game. Once they have concluded those, we will be dismissed, all be dismissed at the same time to the snack room, where we will all enjoy each other's fellowship as we have a snack. Once snack time is over, we will move on back into the auditorium for the closing skits and the closing songs and prayer. To make this work, each classroom is going to have 2 teachers and an army of adults that are willing to be group guides and helpers in these classrooms. Now, how are we going to decorate for VBS this year? I mean, we've already talked about the skits it's about the flood, but we're using this top secret security task force. So how are we going to do this? It's easy. The auditorium is going to be decorated like a spy headquarters. It's going to be where the apologetics press force departs for their missions. So it's going to look like that. The foyer from the A wing moving on to the B wing is going to look like the great outdoors. It's going to have some animals in it, some trees, some tools, the construction tools they used back in the day. And it's also going to have on the B wing wall the ark. Now, I'm not saying it's just going to be us putting some paper up and it's going to look like the ark. No, we are going to build the side face of the ark that have the great door on it. And the door is going to lead into the B wing itself. Now, the B wing is going to look like the inside of the ark to continue the continuity of decoration. It's going to have some wood planks on the wall. We'll put wood planks up, decorate it to look like wood planks on the wall. We'll put hay on the floor. We might find a goat or a horse to throw in the B wing as well, so long as we can find people to feed it and, clean up. And in all seriousness, we are going to have a blast with VBS. Now, I haven't forgotten about the toddler group. In the A wing, we will be decorated like the great outdoors again, with animals marching 2 by 2 on the way to the ark itself. This Friday night, we will have a session on Facebook Live to kind of answer some questions that y'all may have about VBS this year. Please email, direct message me through Instagram, Facebook, Realm, any question, or text me any questions you have for VBS this year. If you don't have any of my information and you have Alicia's, reach out to her and let her know your questions, and she will let me know what they are. On Friday, on Facebook, we will address each and every one of these questions. Once they're addressed, any questions that have been asked in the comments will then be addressed as well. This is a way for us to have our kickoff meeting the way we always have it, so that we can have a discussion about VBS and what we can do to make VBS the best we've ever had. If you don't have any questions about VBS, I encourage you to watch the Q&A, because there might be a question that you didn't think about. It happens to me all the time. But if you still don't have any questions about VBS, I do encourage you to think about in what way you want to help with VBS this year. Whether you were born here at Siwell Road or you were like me and moved in, we all recognize Vacation Bible School as one of the biggest events that we do in the year. We want it to succeed, we want it for our kids, and we want to use it to spread the word. Please join us in making Vacation Bible School the best we can make it.